Well, that happened. Oilers win 7-1 over the Ottawa Senators. Listen, I'm not gonna take a lot of time with this. Okay, I'm being honest here. I'm not gonna talk about everything. I'm just gonna talk about the most notable things. I'm gonna talk about the 8 goals, and that's it. Sens fans, this is gonna get real painful for you. Bit of a notice. I'm not even gonna talk about the lineup, other than I am gonna ask one quick question here to Dave Tippett. Where's Evan Bouchard? Is he hurt? And if so, why isn't he on the injury reserve? Why is he on the taxi squad? Actually, is my main question. Come on, Dave. Please tell us. I would love to know. That's the only bit of complaining I'm going to do in this video, don't worry. Let's go through these goals. So, about 4 minutes into the first period, the top line's out on the ice, and Tyson Barrie goes from the right point down into right, like around the net-ish area. Feeds it off to Draisaitl, who goes up into his spot. Gives it to Darnell Nurse, who's moved into the middle part of the point. He just throws a light slap shot on net. It's screened by Kale Yamamoto, and it goes in. It's 1-0. Good goal. That's a hockey goal for you. Draisaitl on the board with an assist. Not the last time you're going to hear his name tonight. Barrie gets the point as well. Cool to see. And Darnell Nurse scores, which is cool to see. Then, about a couple minutes later, Devin Shore just sitting around in the neutral zone while the Sens are going for the change, and the Sens make a bad pass that Shore just picks up perfectly, walks in, dekes out, and completely baits out Matt Murray before throwing the puck over to Jujhar Khaira, who got moved down to the fourth line in this game for some reason, and scores. 2-0. Great. Okay, we're up 2-0. But that's not it. Austin Watson, a little bit later in the game, takes an interference penalty. Draisaitl then takes the puck end to end, kills Mike Reilly. By the way, why is Mike Reilly on the penalty kill, Senators? And scores. It's 3-0. Not long later, off the draw in the offensive zone, the puck goes out to the point. Then Dry gets it passed to him. He's on the left wing. McDavid's in the slot. You know what's going to happen now. Draisaitl, McDavid scores. By the way, if you're keeping count, 1 goal, 2 assists for Leon Draisaitl in the first period alone. He's good. We go into the second period. It's a 4-0 lead for the Edmonton Oilers. Then, in that second period, the Senators take a 2-minute men on the ice call. And I'm going to be honest, I'm looking at what I wrote here. I don't remember this 5th goal by the Oilers. I know there were 7 of them tonight, so it's hard to remember them all. But Draisaitl scored, and yeah, like, oh wait, now I think I remembered this goal. Yeah, I just forgot to write down a name. Yeah, so this is the one. I'm sorry for that fumble, but I'm not reshooting this. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins gets a puck from Connor McDavid along the boards. Nuge walks in, looks like he's going to shoot, he fakes a shot, and then takes another moment, passes it over to Draisaitl, who's backdoor. He pops it in, his second goal of the night, if I'm not mistaken, and it is a 5-0 lead. Then about a minute later, off of a very scrummy face-off at center ice, Alex Chiasson ends up being able to poke the puck over to James Neal. James Neal walks in, throws a muffin on net, and it goes past. It's 6-0 Edmonton heading into the third period. It's getting more painful as the time progresses for Sens fans. Then, in the third period, Draisaitl has the puck. He gives it to McDavid, who rushes up along the side of the boards, who gives it back to Draisaitl. He does his shooting thing, and he scores his 3rd goal of the night. It's a hat trick. It be a hat trick, baby. It's 7-0. Then a few minutes later, it's the Ottawa goal for the night. Mike Reilly takes a slap pass. It goes to Watson, who just kind of lets it bounce off his stick. Who goes to Dadonov, who kind of just lets it bounce off his stick and in. Nice play by the Sens to be able to at least get something on the board. And that would be it for scoring. Here's my opinion on tonight. The Oilers dominated the Ottawa Senators in the first 40 minutes, and that domination was enough to get them this win. It was enough to get them into the spot where in the third period, when they did coast, because let's face it, in the third period, and even in the latter part of the second, they did coast. Even when they were coasting, they were still able to hold a strong hold over this game. This got really bad for the Ottawa Senators. The Ottawa Senators had 4 shots by the time the Oilers had 6 goals. Let that sink in. The Oilers had beaten Matt Murray 6 times before the Sens could even get to not it would be worse if it was not them not getting the double digit shots. They didn't even hit the 6 shots that would have made their shots even with the goal scored by the Oilers. They were out, they were killed, and I feel really bad for them. When it comes to Edmonton, I mean, yes, it's a 7-1 win, but on the other hand, yes, it's Ottawa. There's going to be people from both sides making the argument like, oh my god, 7-1, this team's going to win a championship. And then people being like, oh my god, this is Ottawa, this team sucks. They should have been able to score 10. Listen, we are in a very volatile situation with how this whole format is. Every game is worth 4 points, as been talked about by almost everybody. Even if it is the worst team in the division, who you have already beaten in every single one of your meetings, every game against them is crucial. Because who knows what could happen. Ottawa could go on a 20-game winning streak and turn this whole season around for them, and next thing you know, we're talking about Ottawa in the playoffs. That probably won't happen, but I'm just saying that crazier things have happened. You know, honestly, I was going to bring this up earlier in the year, but I think people have forgotten about how insane a shortened season like this can actually get. Because the last time we had a shortened season, back in 2012-2013, that was the year that the Chicago Blackhawks went on one of the most dominant runs in NHL history. Didn't they go like 25 games without surrendering a regulation loss? They went on a crazy streak in 2013. And, you know, it was mainly due to the fact that things were chaos in that shortened season. And I expect them to be like this as well. Who knows? There could still be a team in this division who just says, screw it, we're going on a run, and they're the number 1 team in the division. That's why every game matters. And you know what? Tonight might just look like another thing on the map, but who knows? This could end up being an important game because of other things that happened in the standings. That being said, though, I'm done for tonight. I don't really have anything else I want to say. I've covered all the goals, and I've covered what I'm thinking about this game. We get Ottawa again on Friday. We follow that up with a back-to-back game, this one against Vancouver on Saturday night, and we'll see where we go from there. But this is going to be real interesting to see. That's it. That's it. I wonder how Ottawa will respond, though, after getting killed the way they have. I hope that, I just hope they get more than 1 goal in the next game, I'm being honest. But yeah, let's see if the Oilers can close this out and extend their record against Ottawa to 7. Thank you all for watching this video. I will see you all next time. Yeah, that's it for me. See you on Friday night, everyone.